Hello everyone, welcome to One Life Investments. This is me, host Prajwal, and in today's guide, I'm going to show you how you can send ETH to Base in under 5 minutes. This video is not going to be probably under 5 minutes, but you get the point. Alright, so let's get started. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to use Coinbase because this is one of the simplest one, but it is also one of the more expensive exchanges, but it's very user friendly. But if you have other exchanges, for example Binance, Bybit, or any of the top exchanges that support Base network, then you can do this. Alright, so I've got some Ethereum here and I'm going to send some ETH to Base network to buy some tokens. I'm going to send crypto, and what I need is the address of the wallet that you're going to withdraw to. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to use Trust Wallet. I'm using Trust Wallet on the desktop, but on the mobile as well, it looks exactly the same, right? Any other wallet, it's the same process. All you need is the address. I'm going to search for Base. As you can see, I've got the Base address. I'm going to copy this. One quick nugget of knowledge that I want to share is all the EVM chains have the same address. As in, as long as you are sending your asset to a Ethereum virtual machine or an EVM based or a layer 2, like a Ethereum layer 2, you're not going to lose your assets. For example, what I mean by that is, look at the address 9AP769DD3. If I search for Ethereum, it's going to be exactly the same because they all work on the same computer, for lack of a better word, right? I'm going to search for Base, copy that, then I'm going to go back to the exchange, and always double check your address. Always double and triple check your address before you confirm, because what happens is if your phone is infected, your computer is infected, there's a lot of address poisoning and stuff like that where the hackers change the address on the fly without you knowing. All right, more on that later. If you want to learn more, if you want to hear more about that, make sure you leave a comment. I've got the address. I'm going to click that. I'm going to choose a network. As you can see, one of the good things about Coinbase is it's free to withdraw. For example, click on place. Does the recipient accept ETH on Base? Yes, it is supported because it's a EVM based wallet. How much you want to send? I'm going to send max and send now. And you can click on view details, and then it will show you all the information, if it's pending and stuff like that. If you want to know more about the information, you will be able to see that on the block explorer, which is like a base scan, your ETH scan. For example, it's completed. You can click on view block explorer to see if your block's been completed or your transaction gone through. As you can see, it's gone out. And as you can see, I've received that on my Trust Wallet. This is 24.37 because it's a USD value. On Coinbase, it's showing me the Australian dollar value. All right, that's 24.37. Now, if you are using Trust Wallet, I've seen this with Trust Wallet. I'm not sure about other wallets, for example, Zerion, Rabbi, and all that stuff. There's no issues with that. But with this one particularly, you might not be able to see the ETH base, right? So don't panic. All you got to do is go to settings, and then under all networks, you can either turn off every other network and then allow Base, or you can just search for ETH, and then if it doesn't come up on top, all you can do is go search the network Base, choose that, and then they'll come up on top. So by default, it will be turned off. It will be turned off on Trust Wallet. If you're not using Trust Wallet, ignore this. All right, I'm going to turn this on, and then I'll be able to see this. So this is how you send ETH to Base quickly with an exchange. Now, if you have some Ethereum on layer 1, like the main Ethereum network, how do you send it? It's quite simple. Alright, so let's say you've got some ETH lying around on your Ethereum wallet, like your main layer 1 wallet, and you want to send it or bridge it to Base. You want to send it to your exchange and then send it to Base, right? You don't have to do that. There's a lot of tools, there's a lot of resources out there to get that done. Now, if you have any other asset that is not supported in Base, please double check. All right, so there's not every asset is supported natively on Base. So just to be safe, Ethereum and USDC are always safe on Base, all right, to bridge directly. But also still double check. If not sure, always go for ETH. It's always the safest. So I've got some ETH, $23.68. Now I'm gonna bridge this ETH directly to Base network from the wallet directly. It's quite simple. You can use any bridge like Orbiter Finance, Matcha, and all the other bridges, but I try to stick to the official bridge. I mean, because in the future, you never know if there's an incentive for using any bridges or becoming an early adopter of these new tools, right? So if you want to read more about it, go to base.org. This gives you more information on Coinbase's layer 2 exchange. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use either one of the super bridges or brid.gg. And click on base mainnet. I'm going to use super bridge. Doesn't really matter. You can use anything. Both of them are fairly cheap, so shouldn't be a problem. So I've got there. Click on connect and click trust wallet. You can use any wallet and connect. Switch. Alright, so from Ethereum, I'm going to send it to Base. Now, there's so many different options. For example, if you got any other, if you got ETH on any other chains as well, you can have a look and see. But I haven't used any other assets or any other chains, so I'm going to use ETH to Base. I've got that available. And this is using the native bridge, or there's so as you can see across this, like if you use the native bridge, there's 3 minutes wait, and if you use a cross protocol bridge, it is 8 seconds. So what's the difference? Nothing really for you, but if you use a native bridge, it uses Coinbase's infrastructure or whatever they've built to facilitate this bridge underneath. Across, on the other hand, is another project that enables this service, but this is a different project. All right, I'm going to stick to native bridge, but you don't have to if you don't have time and stuff like that. But I suggest to use all the protocols in at least once, just in case there's some incentive in the future. All right, it says in 7 ETH for gas because I've got all I went all in, so I need some transaction fees. So 978, maybe I'll go 96. Insufficient. Go 5 point. I'm going to do 94. Review. Continue. As you can see, the fees is 0 fees. The only difference that I can see currently, now this depends on the time of the day and all that stuff. 3 minutes. When I say time of the day, it's because of the congestion on the network and how many people are trying to bridge in and out of the chain. Click continue. Confirm my wallet. My wallet supports Base. If your wallet doesn't have the Base network, you can add it here. Trust Wallet already has it. Continue. And then it says start an ETH. Start. Confirm. Oh, by the way, this is just a dummy wallet, so you can if you want to track this wallet, if you want to do anything, there's no point you trying to find that wallet. It's just a burner wallet. Now it says wait 3 minutes. Says checking, and it says get ETH and Base, and it says done. We can view this on the Base scan or the Base Explorer, whatever you want to call it. And as you can see, the ETH has left the layer 1. Now if I go and search for ETH on Base, right? As you can see, I've got the ETH. So that's how you can transfer ETH, or that's how you can send ETH to Base in under 5 minutes. This video is probably way longer than 5 minutes, but you get the point, right? If you have any suggestions, if you want me to make any certain tutorials about a certain topic or a certain guide, make sure you leave in the comments below, or make sure you comment it on Twitter, on X. The handle is One Life Investments. It will be in the description as well. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, as I'll be more active. If you made it to the end, please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon. There's a lot of good content coming up. And leave a comment. Say hi. All right. Thank you.